There's a feeling that gets every explorer out of bed in the morning. There's a feeling that gets every explorer out of bed in the morning. It's a whisper, a pull, a deep-seated need to know what's over the next horizon. We are all drawn to mysteries, to the idea that something incredible is waiting just out of sight, hidden by time and forgotten by history. Lost cities are the ultimate expression of this human desire. They are not just piles of old rocks, they are the ghosts of entire civilizations. They represent worlds that rose, flourished, and then vanished from our maps, leaving behind only legends and tantalizing clues. The thought that we could be the ones to peel back the jungle canopy, or the desert sands to reveal a forgotten metropolis, is what fuels our greatest adventures. The stories are universal. You hear them in every culture, on every continent. Tales of golden cities, of wise people with knowledge beyond our own, of places swallowed by the earth. These aren't just fairy tales, many are rooted in some fragment of truth. Think about it. El Dorado, the lost city of Atlantis. These names promise a connection to a past more magical and mysterious than our present. Finding one of these places is like finding a key to unlock the secrets of humanity itself, a direct line to a world we thought was gone forever. This fascination is more than a hunt for treasure or fame. It's about understanding who we are by discovering who we were. Every stone in a lost city has a story to tell. Every broken piece of pottery was held by a human hand thousands of years ago. These people had hopes, dreams, families, and a way of life all their own. By uncovering their homes, temples, and art, we give them a voice again. We pull their story from the silence of history and let it speak to us now. It's a profound responsibility, and an even more profound privilege, to listen when the past decides to talk. So, we pack our bags. We study the old maps and listen to the local legends. We face the jungles, the mountains, and the deserts. Why? Because the possibility, no matter how slim, is too great to ignore. Our story begins not with a map, but with a whisper. For generations, in remote Amazonian villages, elders spoke of Viridia. The name meant the Green City, a powerful kingdom hidden deep within the jungle's heart, its buildings covered in shimmering green stones. The people of Viridia were masters of astronomy and masters of agriculture, growing food where others could not. But the legend ends with a curse. The city abandoned overnight, swallowed by trees. For decades, scholars dismissed it as folklore, but Dr. Elena Ramirez thought otherwise. Years with local tribes showed consistent details, star-aligned temples and unique farming. She formed a small team: Ben Carter, a seasoned jungle guide, Dr. Kenji Tanaka, a remote sensing specialist, no X on a map, only satellites and LiDAR. Light detection and ranging can see through canopy, mapping ground contours. Then the data arrived, a grid, rectangular structures, straight causeways, a central plaza. Real proof. The Green City was more than myth. Viridia had a heartbeat again, on the screen, and soon, under their feet. Finding a ghost on a computer screen is one thing, finding it in the real world is another. The team's expedition began where the roads ended. The air was thick, a blanket of humidity clinging to everything. Every day was a fight, hacking through vines, fording crocodile-infested rivers, enduring an endless barrage of insects. The jungle roared, monkeys, mosquitoes, unseen things rustling in the dark. Ben Carter was indispensable, spotting danger, finding food, navigating by sun, stars, and an uncanny sense of direction. 2 weeks in, supplies ran low and morale cracked. Were they chasing a ghost? The breakthrough came on day 15. Ramirez's foot struck something hard beneath mud and leaves. Not a rock, an ancient roadstone, perfectly square, intricately carved with geometry and stylized animals. Following the trail, the forest shifted, straight lines of trees, the fingerprint of ancient agriculture. Then, a 10-foot wall of fitted stone, its face studded with thousands of polished green stones, jaded and serpentine. The legend was true. A city of green, Viridia at last. Stepping past that first jade-covered wall was like entering another world. The city of Viridia unfolded, a silent, green ghost reclaimed by the jungle. Massive pyramids, their steps choked with vines, rose toward the sky. Wide avenues, plazas, residential quarters on a breathtaking scale, stretching for miles. Unique architecture, dark volcanic stone with brilliant jadeite facades. They walked in awe and reverence through a city silent for 1,000 years. Nature encroached, but the grandeur endured. At the heart, a vast plaza and a towering obelisk, a library in stone, a message to be deciphered. The Viridians were master builders, precise joints, massive blocks, artistry everywhere, cosmic friezes, jaguar deities, intricate mosaics, wealth and sophistication in harmony with the jungle. In the homes, pottery, tools, even children's toys, intimate echoes of daily life. Ramirez knew this was only the beginning. They had found Viridia. Now, they had to learn its secrets and give voice to the silent past. The work began. Deep within the largest pyramid, named the Pyramid of the Sky, they made their most mind-blowing discovery. Beyond a fallen passage lay a cool, silent, circular room. At its center sat a polished obsidian disc, 3 feet wide. Inlaid spirals of jade, gold, and turquoise formed a celestial map. Constellations, planetary orbits, solar patterns, astonishingly accurate. They called it the Sunstone of the Sky Watchers, an astronomical calculator. Its markers tracked Venus, eclipses, even the precession of the equinoxes, a cycle of nearly 26,000 years. This shattered consensus. Advanced astronomy wasn't confined to Mesopotamia, Egypt, or the Maya. In the Amazon too, genius thrived. Glyphs around the edge weren't royal boasts, they were instructions, light through ceiling openings marking precise points on the stone. On solstices and equinoxes, beams struck targets, an observatory, a clockwork of stone and light. The people of Viridia didn't just watch the sky, they built a machine to talk to it. The artifacts of Viridia painted a vivid picture of its people. Not a warlike culture, few weapons. Their tools and art celebrated agriculture, astronomy, and community. Pottery bore wildlife, capybaras, toucans, monkeys, respect for the natural world. A system of raised beds and canals let them feed many without destroying the forest. Homes were remarkably uniform, an egalitarian society with communal halls at every neighborhood's heart. A school, dozens of clay tablets with animals and numbers, education for citizens, not just scribes. The discovery of Viridia sent shockwaves through academia, like finding a Roman city on the moon. Textbooks changed, the myth of an uninhabitable Amazon collapsed, a new chapter opened in American prehistory, the Sunstone challenged timelines and assumptions. New questions followed. How did Viridia gain such cosmic knowledge, contact with others, or independent genius? Their sustainable agroforestry and terra preta teach us to cultivate and improve the land for centuries. Viridia broke the old narrative. Sophistication, science, and urbanism can arise anywhere. The map of the ancient world looks different now, richer, truer, and far more interesting. For all Viridia revealed, one colossal mystery remained. Where did everyone go? No war, no ash, tools left on benches, pottery half-fired. It was as if the city walked away. One theory points to a pandemic. Dense cities breed disease. Texts speak of a great sickness, but Amazon soils seldom preserve bones. Environmental catastrophe, droughts or floods, could have broken their food systems. A major earthquake may have diverted rivers, delivering a final blow. Legends tell of a curse. Perhaps a social or religious collapse fractured the city. Survivors may have scattered, becoming smaller tribes who kept Viridia's memory alive. The truth is, we don't know. The silent city keeps its final secret well. Viridia is more than an archaeological fairy tale. It proves the spirit of exploration, and Earth's mysteries still thrive. Even now, white spaces remain on the map. Jungles, deserts, oceans, vast archives of our history, with only the first pages read. The search matters. It connects us and teaches resilience, ingenuity, and balance with nature. The Viridians were innovators, scientists who mastered sustainable living a millennium ago. Discoveries like these sparked the next generation, asking, what else is out there? What stories await? With courage, new tech, and ancient wisdom, the impossible becomes possible. The adventure is still out there. Go look for it, and believe me, it's worth the trip.